7 solar mistakes that will cost you $20,000 in 2025. Most homeowners go solar thinking they'll save money. But here's the ugly truth. The wrong decisions can cost you $20,000 or more. I've spent 15 years in the solar industry and I've seen it happen again and again. People sign contracts without knowing the traps, and years later, they regret it. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 7 solar mistakes that can wipe out your savings in 2025. Some of these might surprise you because they're the exact opposite of what salespeople tell you. Stick around because if you avoid these 7 mistakes, you'll protect your investment. You'll actually get the savings you were promised, and you'll have peace of mind for decades. Mistake number 1, undersizing your solar system. This is the most common problem I see. A slick salesperson shows up with a proposal. It looks affordable. It looks like it covers your usage on paper, but it doesn't account for your real life patterns or your future needs. Families grow. You add an EV. You install heat pumps. Suddenly, your system is too small and you're back to paying your utility. I've had clients in New Jersey call me after getting a starter system of 6 kilowatts, only to realize they are still buying 40% of their power from PSE&G. That's not solar freedom. That's a partial solution that costs you thousands over the years. Mistake number 2, going with the lowest bid. I get it. Solar is a big ticket purchase, but the cheapest installer is often cutting corners somewhere, whether it's panels with high degradation rates, inverters with shorter warranties, or crews with no real training. One family I worked with in Pennsylvania went with the lowest bidder, saved $3,000 upfront, and then ended up replacing their inverter just 6 years later. That repair alone wiped out all their savings. Remember, the cheapest solar often ends up being the most expensive. Mistake number 3, ignoring your utility rate plans. Utilities are sneaky. They change the rules all the time. Time of use pricing, demand charges, net metering cuts, it all impacts your payback. I'll give you an example. In California, under NEM 3.0, you might export solar at 2 cents per kilowatt hours, but buyback in the evening is at 40 cents. That gap destroys your ROI if you don't design with batteries. I've seen homeowners lose over $15,000 in missed savings simply because their installer didn't design for their actual rate plan. Always ask, how will my solar interact with my utility's current and future pricing? If the installer can't answer, walk away. Mistake number 4, undersizing or skipping the battery. Now, for years, you could survive without storage. That's not the case anymore. States like California, Arizona, Hawaii, Nevada, and soon New Jersey are shifting away from net metering. If you don't have enough battery to shift your cheap daytime solar into the expensive evening hours, you are donating energy to the grid and buying it back at a big premium. I recently worked with a homeowner in Fremont, California, who lost $36,000 over 20 years because their battery was too small to cover peak usage. That one mistake nearly raised the entire value of their entire solar system. Mistake number 5, trusting a lease or a PPA without reading the fine print. Solar leases sound simple. No upfront cost, just a lower bill. But many leases come with escalators that increase your payments by 3% every year. I reviewed a lease where the homeowner's payment in year 1 was $90 a month, and by year 20 it was $170. Meanwhile, the utility rates didn't climb as fast, and by year 15 they were losing money every month. The escalator cost them over $20,000 more than if they had just financed or bought the system. Leasing can work in some cases, but you have to run the numbers and understand the escalator. Mistake number 6, not planning for your roof. If your roof needs replacement in the next 10 years, but you install solar today, you will have to pay to remove and reinstall the panels when the roof work happens. I had a customer in Dallas who skipped a roof inspection to save a few $100s. 5 years later, they had leaks needed a new roof, and the panel removal and reinstallation cost them nearly $8,000. A basic roof inspection or a bundled roof and solar package would have prevented that expense. Mistake number 7, choosing the wrong equipment. Not all panels, inverters, and batteries are created equal. Some panels degrade faster, losing 10 to 15% of the power in the first decade. Some inverters only carry 10-year warranties, meaning they're almost guaranteed to pay out of pocket for a replacement. And some batteries, like cheap lead acid or AGM systems, fail in just a couple of years. The Jones family in South Carolina learned this the hard way. They went with a bargain AGM batteries, and their entire bank failed after 2 years. Their total cost, over $33,000. If they'd chosen lithium iron phosphate with a 15-year warranty backed by a 60 megawatt hour throughput per unit, they'd be saving money instead of bleeding it. Now here's the good news. Every one of these mistakes can be avoided if you do 3 things. 1, work with an installer who understands utility rates, system sizing, and battery integration, not just a salesperson chasing a commission. 2, demand a production chart and a financial projection that shows how the system will perform under your specific utility plan, not some generic average. 3, choose quality equipment with long warranties from bankable companies like Canadian Solar, Enphase, Franklin, or Tesla. Solar is still the single best investment you can make in your home, but only if it's done right. Get it wrong, and you'll join the thousands of homeowners paying for solar and still writing big checks today. Get it right, and you will enjoy 20 to 30 years of clean, reliable, low-cost power. So ask yourself, do you want to gamble with your solar savings, or do you want to lock them in? Avoid these 7 mistakes, and you'll be on the right side of that decision. You might like my videos on the best batteries and on the best solar panels. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.